Good morning, good evening, or good night to the lovely people watching. In today's video, we'll be speaking about breaking old habits. It's not going to be one of those internet videos that say the 10 best steps in order to get rid of this X habit. No, I'm just going to speak about in general advice that I figured out on my own and from other YouTubers that I watched that helped me getting rid of old habits. One of the old habits I used to have was video games consistently. I remember back during the pandemic or since childhood, I've always played video games. I've always loved the fascination of playing a one player video game and just drown myself in the video game. We're just like, you can sit for 6 hours straight without a break and just realize, oh shit, it's dawn now. Oh crap. The way I broke that sort of habit was I replaced that old habit with something else. I've spoken about it before, but I'm just going to go into further detail in this video. I did something called the compound effect, where gradually over time, the small habits build something massive. The compound effect is basically that something small right here, right now, may not have a big impact on your life. But gradually over time, those small habits will build something massive. Take the gym, for example. Going every single day, or you need rest. You can still go on rest days, but do light exercises, stretching out, cardio, those sort of things. But over the time, you'll see muscles start growing, you start getting the physique you've always chased. You can't show up to the gym one day and just think, yep, I'm going to look like that dude over there. That dude over there has trained in the gym for maybe a decade, has spent years of his life going to the gym every single day. Now the compound effect is out of the way. The magic thing in order to get rid of old habits is to gradually over time replace them with a new sort of habit. I'm not saying that this is going to guarantee 100% work for you. I'm just giving you advice that worked for me. Gradually over time, that let's say you have an addiction that, let's say in this case it's video games, and in your case you want to build an aesthetic physique. At here you might say, oh, I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time to go to the gym. Let's be real and honest about it. You have time and capacity to go to the gym, you just maybe not prioritize it. This is the amount of you play video games right here, the bad habit we want to quit. And down here is the level you are at when you go to you of your ecstatic body or your lack of exercise or whatever you want to call it. There's nothing wrong with it. The fact that you already want to change and you already thought, you know what? I'm grateful that I've already got this mindset. Think of it that way. Have a positive attitude towards it. We're going to do this month by month in order to speed up the process. So let's say that you go to the gym for one day. I'm sore. Oh, I don't like this in any sort of way. It was uncomfortable. But here's the thing. Uncomfortable things and painful things build the version of yourself that you want. So we're at level 1, right? Month goes by. You've been to the gym for like 4 times. This doesn't shift. This doesn't shift. 2 months go by. You increase the amount of you go to the gym. This may shift barely. This may shift barely. We go 2-3 months to the gym. We go 6 months to the gym. We stay consistent. Then we fall back a little bit. And then a year goes by. Just to speed up the time lapse. Now, going to the gym seems a little bit more fun. Exercising what we're supposed to do and what we were designed to do starts to be more interesting. And then slowly over time, let's say 2 years, you decrease so much of video games that you don't really think of it, and then you just go to the gym automatically. But it's not going to be a fucking miracle by suddenly you'll be able to go to the gym 2 years straight. I remember when I started off going to the gym, I showed up twice for months consistently. And then I decided I'm not getting the results that I want. I'm still depleted. I'm still brain fogged because I've continuously all the time to play video games and not going that much to the gym. So I started gradually over time to create a timeline. And just to give you an example, a timeline of or a schedule that you keep track of. Okay, I went to the gym today. I didn't go for a week straight after that, and then I picked up it again. Here's where the trap happens. Let's say you go to the gym on, let's say, just December 1st, and then you don't go to the gym before this January 5th, and then it goes 2 weeks. Don't hate yourself for saying, shit, I didn't show up to the gym. There's no point. Consistency is what will make you win. I'm not going to say that it's going to be magically, you're going to suddenly show up every single day, go bam, 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 have a work schedule and everything like that. No, it's just a matter of fact that just starting, just finally taking the leap of faith. When I started going to the gym, I had no schedule. I had no plan. I just went in because I was annoyed and tired of looking the same, and nothing changed in my life. And I started to realize growing up that the only person that will change my life is me. So I decided to go to the gym more frequently, more and more over time. And then I started to build a schedule. I spoke to personal trainers. I spoke to people my age and spoke to people older than me and sought out advice that's like, the best sort of exercise for bicep, what would you recommend? So I gathered all the information that I could do. And it's amazing. I'm just going to go a little side rant off from the thing that I explained earlier about the compound effect and gradually over time increasing and decreasing. The thing I like about the gym is that it's not just a place for socialization, it's also a place where everything happens. Days that have been frustrated, happy, horny, whatever you want to call it, I've always gone to the gym because I need to use that sort of energy. Every single day I've just gone consistent. Now I just go on autopilot. That created a system now. Just, okay, it's 5 o'clock, it's 6 o'clock, cool, now we gotta do this sort of routine. But if there's a day that I skip the gym, I'm not gonna hate myself for it. I'm not gonna say, yeah, fuck, I skipped yesterday, today we're gonna push twice as hard. If I skipped yesterday because, I don't know, I had to stay late at work, I had to do an extra shift, I had to prioritize something else and had to go out on my gym time, then that's fine. That's being realistic and optimistic about it. Like, for just example, I haven't done laundry today, but I really want to go to the gym. Then the principle comes to want compared to needs. I need underwear and clothes clean by tomorrow. If I spend 2-3 hours doing laundry, I'll have that set for the next week. But if I prioritize going to the gym, it's going to be feeling great with the pump, but then I'm just procrastinating that at home I still got laundry that has to be done. I just pushed the time schedule a little bit more to the right. Another example I'd like to bring up, procrastinating. At the age we are, it's bound to happen, procrastinating, but it's more about the being realistic about it and realizing that we can't do that forever. The same goes for the mindset. Yeah, I'll just do it tomorrow. And when tomorrow comes, we'll just push it tomorrow. And if we push it tomorrow, gradually over time, the things that we put onto the side is just going to start piling up, and it's just going to be overwhelming and going to be too much. I get it if you're on vacation for 2 weeks, or there's a job trip, or I don't know, something else. or you going on a 2-week trip with the boys, or at home you haven't cleaned in a while, but you're gone, so it doesn't matter. But the thing that you need to understand is you need to be realistic about things. At the same time, optimistic. We have good days and we got bad days. But the main point is that you need to be realistic about things. Write down goal. One last advice. I know this video has been a little all over the place, but that's always how my YouTube videos have been. Just trying to change that over time to keep a script. One last advice before I log off. When I started to go to the gym, I had my expectations up here. Expectations and reality should be down here. If one thing that I regret is that when I went to the gym for the first time, I expected to be able to lift 60 kilos. I was struggling to lift the barbell itself. And there's nothing wrong being weak. There's nothing wrong starting off fat going to the gym. There's nothing wrong starting skinny going to the gym. Whatever level you're at, there's nothing wrong with it. As long as you realize, I want to change that sort of thing with my life. But you also need to be realistic that the only person that can change anything in your life is you. The doom scrolling on TikTok, the planning for next day, everything is in your hands. Everything is in here. You just need to convince this little weird noggin to do the hard work even if it doesn't want to. A quote from Hamza Ahmed. They are one of the most famous influencers on YouTube. Do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. That builds discipline. I fucking love that. It is you versus you. Fuck everyone else, but seek guidance when you need it. Take care, boys. Mwah.